This is throwing me overboard and I can't hold on any longer.
Our friends?
It's been a pretty hairy first day for me. Get me off this damn boat! They're doing little jumps. If you like our videos, don't forget to like and subscribe, and you can find us on Instagram at Sailing on the Breeze. And finally we had some wind. We had full sail, went down to one reef. I'm considering going back to full sail now because it's staying around 15, 16. So we might take that one out in a minute. But yeah, we are sailing. We're now in the Aegean. We've gone past this big fuel terminal down there, dodged, I don't know if you can see, there's about 6 or 7 tankers we were dodging. They were all on anchor, so they weren't hard to dodge. But yeah, we're sailing and we're loving it. And we are giving thanks to our engine for doing such a great job earlier through the canal and also on all that motoring. And we're hoping now we will hardly have to use the engine at all. But let's see what happens with that.
Got 21 knots, 22 knots of wind, and the sea state I would say is not calm.
Yeah, we've got some waves, I'm not sure you can see them on the video.
Whoa. But yeah, we haven't got any reefs in either, so we're full sails out.
Approximate,
really good way.
approximate boat speed?
I would say 5.2.
Yeah, it's good.
When Captain told me we got to 5.7, which is, for not saying it's crazy upwind really.
Which in miles an hour is maybe 6.5, 7 miles an hour, which sounds not very much, but
it requires a lot of concentration.
After an exciting strong wind sail, we made it to a beautifully calm anchorage and decided to cool off.
best night's sleep. We were in a reasonably protected bay, but the wind swung round to the one point that it wasn't protected from, and then the swell built quite a lot, so the boat was really going up and down. At 6:20, 6:15, I got up and I packed the paddleboard down and got the tender pack on the back of the boat. We're like, right, let's just start sailing. We had decent wind then, and it was heading the direction we want to go, so we thought, rather than being uncomfortable lying in bed awake, I might as well be at the wheel. So here we are at the wheel. We got just the genoa out, and we'll make over 5 knots, 5.4, something like that. With the wind's going down now, so only 13 knots of wind, but it was up to about 20. And so we're making 3.8 and 4.4 knots, sailing across Athens over there. And this boat that was anchored next to us last night is now gaining on us. So that's not good news. We're trimming the sails, trying to maintain our lead. Em is furious about it.
I think their boat looks lovely.
I'm furious about it.
Our friends, Italians.
So I'm a little bit happy now because I'm not sure you can tell in the video, but their engine is on. You can see it cooling itself. So they're motor sailing. So they're not beating us. They're cheats.
We like them.
But we like them.
They're our Italian friends.
They're our friends, but we're happy that they're not sailing faster than us. We
sailed into the Bay of Vari, where that evening we picked up my good friend Billy.
So who's this on the boat?
It's a stowaway.
Our new crew. Do you want to introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Billy. I'll be taking over this ship now. I arrived from London yesterday. I flew into Athens, got an hour bus down to Varkiza Beach. That's where Callum picked me up in the tender. And yeah, it's my first day on board.
And how fast are you sailing us right now?
Just checked, but as I last checked, it was 7 knots.
Yeah, that's good.
Just gone down to 6, which is very comfortable for my first time on the dock.
Your love is coming and going, and I'm not ready for owning. I'll be by myself tonight. So put your hands into the sky and touch the air that I'm breathing. Or turn my time into meaning. I'll be by myself tonight. So when I'm done, just close inside me. I wanna take it out of here. I want to run along the highways and touch your fears. I'll go and look and get your eyes.
No, don't swim away.
And the stars fall from the sky. I'll only carry you from here. You're making progress every month and every year. So maybe one day you'll be mine. Then all the stars fall from the sky. And maybe sickness I'm feeling when I hold goes away.
I think they like it when we go a bit faster. We're coming back.
Myself is the price I have to pay to draw the pictures I'm dreaming. Though they feel they're all the same. If I could put the words I can't explain, I'd be ending endless pain. I want us to get out of here. I want to run along the heights and touch your fears. I'll go and look and get your eyes.
Oh wow.
All the stars fall from the sky.
Does anyone want to go in the water? Had winds up to about 35 knots, and they've been a bit changeable, coming from a few different directions as we came around the land over there. So we've gone down to just 2 reefs in the mainsail. We furled away the Genoa to be safe, and yeah, we are overpowered sometimes even like this, but we're fine. We're moving along at about 3.5 to 4 knots, and we decided to go for the shorter option sailing today and only do about 15 nautical miles, but 1.5 nautical miles away now from our destination. What do you reckon, Bill?
It's been a pretty hairy first day for me on the seas. I'm ready to pull up, have some lunch,
Have a beer, yeah.
back.
And I'm here holding on.
You on the helm again? Another 7 knots?
It just happened, boys.
Getting a real taste of the Aegean. Last night we didn't have our best night's sleep. We were in a relatively, the water was calm in the anchorage, but the wind was gusting up to maybe 40 knots and quite a lot through the night. So that was quite a lot of wind noise and then moving the boat around a little bit from side to side. But yeah, we're out early in the morning, feeling good. How you feeling, Em?
I'm not good.
Stars fall from the sky. I'll only carry you from here. You're making progress every month and every year. So maybe one day you'll be mine. Then all the stars fall from the sky. I want us to get out of here.
Hey guys, so the sea is pretty lumpy today, and we are facing some strong winds north of 40 knots, but we're over halfway to our destination now. We are very looking forward to getting into port.
The video doesn't do it justice here, but the waves were reaching around 2 meters. Later on in the sail, they reached about 3.5 possibly at the biggest.
tell us about your day. Just try and speak louder. Talk us through your day.
So we had a pretty loud night. So we knew that there was some strong winds, and we could see strong winds on the forecast. But we thought, we'll get out early because usually in the morning they're a bit more, at least like stable and not in the afternoon. So we're going to get out early, just trying to avoid traffic. It started off okay, but it's just honestly really stressful, and like Cam was fucking I've never felt unsafe. There's a difference between feeling unsafe and like enjoying it or enjoy it. So yeah, it's not been my favourite journey, but kudos to the captain.
Get me off this damn boat!
So Billy, this is your second day with us. How has it been?
Yeah, is this the dream we sold you? Yeah, so I feel like the brochure didn't quite have these big waves. No, I'm kidding.
How many stars?
I just sort of expect that there would be days like this, but you've got to go through the days like this, I guess, to get the champagne sailing. We had an amazing day yesterday, saw dolphins, and yeah, we were in a really windy bay yesterday, which we all sort of felt like we wanted to leave. So I'm glad that we've left. It's getting choppy now, and we're in sort of to like our third hour of sailing, so it gets a bit taxing on the mind at some point. But you just got to keep going, and we'll be there soon. So.
And Billy's been keeping me strong, so it's great to have another hand on
Billy,
board.
how many stars for your TripAdvisor rating?
I'd say about 2.
So land is down tonight. Making the captain very happy.
Okay. 3.6.
We made it to Vakari and Kia, where we had shelter from the waves and the wind. It was still a little bit lumpy on the quay, so on our second night we moved to the anchorage inside the bay, where another sailing channel from Instagram, cs.sailing, spotted us and invited us over for drinks. We went round there and we had a lovely evening with drinks with them. If you're looking to sail or have sailing instruction, check them out. Relive the sail from Kia to Syros and tell everyone about it.
It was scary and it was stressful, and I don't want to have a sail like it again. It was, we got out, and immediately when we got out of the bay it was rolly, probably like 1.5 to 2 metre waves when we got out. We were motoring, trying to battle into it. It wasn't really working, so we got the sails out, went around the top of the island, and that in itself took about 2 hours. And then we had to make the jump across to Syros, and pretty much the whole entire way it was just up to 4 metre waves quite consistently. The winds were getting up to 50 knots easily, and then we felt relief when they got down to like 38, which is just horrible. Callum was helming the whole way because neither Billy or I were able to take it on. It was so much trying to battle back and forth with the waves to keep us on course, and we're being rounded a bit when the winds picked up. So yeah, our boat speed was high. It was, I think we got like 9.5 knots, and with pretty much like a quarter of the Genoa out. So that was the only saving grace, because it meant that we got there. I think it took us like 7 hours in total, but as soon as we got in the bay it was just this like overwhelming feeling of relief, and just so thankful to Callum for getting us through it, because it was tough, and Billy wasn't in the best way, so what little things we had to do on the boat, like loosen the Genoa, I had to do.
The sail to Syros was tough enough for Melissa and myself, but it was really punishing for Billy. He'd had a few too many drinks the night before and he ended up getting seasick. Haunted by the scars of our sail down from Kia, we stayed in Syros for 3 days. We dropped Billy off and we picked up Melissa's brother and sister, Toby and Chloe.
bye.